Absolute Duelist here, coming at you with another One Piece video. And in today's One Piece video, I have for you another match from my locals, and this is one of the few matches that this week actually were worth uploading, because sadly, round 2, I had a match where I literally just drew nothing and it died by like turn 3, so I was like, this match is like 3 minutes long, no point in uploading it. And then there was a match where I was up against someone who didn't really know what they were doing, so it was like, there was no point in actually uploading that game. So sadly, those games, they're too short and they don't seem to be experienced enough where it's like, okay, there's things we could get out of it, but I don't feel like it'd be fair on you guys to upload that kind of content. But this match, we have Enel versus Belo. Now, this is going to be a bit of a fun one because, well, Belo is one of those decks where it's either really good because it gets all the triggers under the sun, or it's really bad because it doesn't get anything it actually needs to play the game. So we're going to see how this is going to go, we're going to see how it's going to play out, and hopefully it plays out very, very well. And I am obviously on Enel, where the Belo is, well, on Belo, and he's just resolving his mulligan now, making sure that he gets the cards that he wants in hand, you know, because of sometimes you don't get what you want. And he did also present in life, but it's locals, guys. Don't care if you present your life and you're like, oh yeah, I looked at my hand, it's like, oh sorry, I wanted to mulligan. It's fine, it's not like it's going to change anything, so it's fine by me. But if you put out your life, it normally means that you've accepted your hand. So he puts out his life, and we're going to go into the game now. Okay, so let's see how this game is going to play out. It looks like I'm going first, and I just go ahead and pass. Must have lost that dice roll. Belo gets 2 done, and let's see what he's going to go ahead and do with that. Nothing. He has no turn 1 play. I draw for turn, rest 2 to play a Shura. Looking at the top 5 cards, adding a Holly to my hand. Okay, if we have that Ohm, it's going to be very, very nice. And we swing 5 into life. No trigger for the Belo. Very good for us. Okay, let's see what the Belo is going to do. He's going to rest 4, play the the Karasu to go ahead and decrease my Enel, and swing 5 into my 4K leader. I go ahead and took it, and we go into our turn. So we're on 5 done now. We have the ability to swing into life, but do we really want to swing and risk giving him a trigger? So we go ahead and play another Shura from the looks of it. Sorry for the glare. And we grab a Satori off that. Then, are we going to utilize that free Don in any way? We swing 5 into life. It gets countered with a blocker Sanji. We rest 3, play a Holly, and pass turn. Okay, so right now we're just trying to build up our board. Sadly, we did not see an Ohm. Otherwise, we'd have been able to play that Holly for free. Okay, so what's the Belo player going to do then? He does have the ability to swing with that Karasu, decreasing my leader down to a 4K if he puts 2 Don on it. And he also has the ability... Oh, and he rests 4 to play another Karasu. Okay. Karasu definitely decreased my leader. And he swings 7 into Enel, which is a 4K leader. And then he passes, not swinging with the Satori. Oh, sorry, Karasu. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do now. We are on our 7 Don turn. We swing 5 into life. He gets a trigger, gets the Morley, which allows him to discard a card and play this card. We swing another 5. Okay. Another 5k into life. Let's see what's going to happen with that. Is he going to counter out? Looks like he's thinking of taking it. He does take it. And... looks like he might have another trigger, and he does. He has the Energy Hormone trigger, which allows him to go ahead and play a 5k or lower a Revolutionary Army character from his hand. That's very good. So he plays another Morley. Okay, that's good. So that means he can get around any blockers that I play. And then I go ahead and play Enel to swing 1 more time into his life. Okay. What's going to be a problem next turn is that he is going to be able to swing into my leader for pretty much free. And he gets another trigger with a Lingberg. So his last 3 lives were all triggers to play characters. This is what I say when I say that Belo is a very high roll deck. If you get all the triggers under the sun, you're in absolute insanity mode. But if you don't, it can be a little tricky. So let's see what he's going to do. So he's got 2 Karasu, which means that my Enel's probably going to go down to a 3k leader this turn. He's got the ability to swing 6 times. I've got 2 lives, so I have effectively need to have enough counter to survive all of his swings, right? Let's see. So he swings 7 into life, most likely decreasing Enel. And Enel becomes a 4k leader. It looks like I'm thinking if I want to counter that, because at this point it would take 2Ks to counter this, but then it would take more than 2 on the next swing, right? So it looks like I am just debating it. And I counter with 2Ks. Okay. So 4 into 7 goes up to 8. Okie dokie. Let's see what the Belo player is going to do next, because he does have a lot of Don to play with. He has 6 more Don, where he can go ahead and establish anywhere he wants. He also has the ability of Belo to discard a Revolutionary Army and discard, increase 3 of his Revolutionary Army cards by 3k power. So he is in a very good position right now. Okay, so what's he going to do? Looks like he does discard a Limburg, increasing those 3 characters. So he increases the Limburg, the Morley, and the Karasu. Karasu's going to swing in, putting my leader to 3k now. And we hit... Oh, nice! We hit Capone. That means the Limburg is not going to be attacking, which is very good for us. I probably chose the Limburg over the Morley, just in case he can try and kill a character for free. Like, because I can probably just rush into him if I survive this turn, right? Okay, so how is he going to play this? Because he does have the ability to swing Morley, he has the ability to swing the other Morley, and he has 6 Don to distribute. And I am a 3k leader currently, so I am in a bit of a tight spot. So he swings 9 into my Enel, which will take 3 QKs, and I just go ahead and get the Yamato, discard it instantly to go ahead and get another life. Alright, so it looks like he's thinking, do I have enough counter in hand to survive one of these swings though? Because I need at least 2 2Ks and a 1K to survive a 7. Which is a bit of a problem, right? So let's see how he does this. So he's going to put 1 on the Morley from the looks of it? No, he's not. Potentially putting 2 on that Morley. And he puts 2 on the Morley. Okay, is he going to swing with that? Yep, he does. He swings 2 of the Morley into my 3k leader. So I need 2 2Ks and a 1K to survive this. I take it. Alright, and then he swings 8 into my 3k leader. And we drop a 2K, a 1K, another 1K, another 1K, and oh, we don't have enough to stop the 8 because we're on 3K. That was very unfortunate. But nonetheless, that was a very, very good game where it showed that Belo, if it gets the high roll off, it can just come out of nowhere and smack you to death. And sadly, I think in my deck, I didn't have really enough power and probably should have swung when I did, because if I didn't swing when I did, I could have probably grinded the game a bit longer and then played like Yamatos or played Big Mums or stuff like that. But honestly, it was a fun game to watch, and I'm very happy to see how that outcome went, because it showed me a bit more about Belo and it gave you guys a good Belo match. So guys, I hope you did really enjoy that. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Absolute Duelist signing out. Later all.